Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Cheney will lose to Harriet Hageman. She's already lost. She's down 30 points. Midterms are going to be a catastrophe for Democrats and never Trump Republicans. One of the reasons Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger isn't even up for re-election, one reason that Trump has transformed the entire Republican Party and that Democrats are continually losing every political battle is that gossip, hearsay, rumor, innuendo, conjecture, any baseless claim against Trump is viewed as actual evidence. Any baseless claim against Democrats, or any claim that actually has a basis to be made, any claim that's based on emails, money flow, business transactions, millions of dollars in deals from multinational corporations or energy corporations in other countries, or politicians or billionaires or wealthy individuals that are oftentimes shady throughout the world, between those types of people and Hunter and Joe and James and all of these, like, the Biden family got very wealthy. You can look at the emails and you can look at the business deals, and then you can look at the voicemail where Joe says to Hunter, you're in the clear. I read the New York Times article. You're in the clear pertaining to his business deals, proving that he lied to the American public when he said, I didn't talk about my son's business deals. So there's a difference when you're talking about Cassidy Hutchinson claiming that she heard Trump was trying to commandeer a limousine while at the same time lunging at a Secret Service agent, while at the same time knowing that people are armed and knowing that they're going to be going to the Capitol, but where was the armament? And so you heard this, Cassidy Hutchinson heard this from another, and then it was refuted immediately by the Secret Service agent and by the limo driver. And so there's a difference between gossip, hearsay, rumor that's immediately refuted and emails that show, other like wealthy individuals, people on the board of directors of questionable oil and gas corporation in a country right now that's being invaded, asking Hunter, how can you use your influence on the company's behalf? Okay? If you're going to be suspicious of politicians, there's far more to be suspicious about, and it's very easy to make a leap of logic. You have emails where people are asking Hunter to use his influence, and Joe is forcing out a prosecutor that is going to investigate the company where the email emanated from. It's not difficult to make the leap of logic. For Democrats, it's impossible because they actually are. That political party is the epicenter of corruption in American politics. They'll say that Trump is the epicenter of corruption, but everything pertaining to Trump, every scandal or controversy is hearsay, gossip, rumor, an assessment from the intelligence community or 3 intelligence agencies that were highly politicized. So you have WMD and then Facebook ads and the dossier. Or before that, you have the Gulf of Tonkin. And then before that, you had the Bay of Pigs. And so the intelligence, quote-unquote, community doesn't have a fantastic track record of predicting or of, making amazing, stellar foreign policy decisions or assessments. They've been continuously wrong and unable to predict a whole lot of things going. You can look at just the past 60, 70 years of U.S. history. But hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hit subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel. I have a segment right after this one on the Stock Market Crash channel. And I had a segment today on the oil prices 150, Bitcoin 10K, 10,000, recession channel. So I changed up the Bitcoin Crash channel. It's somewhat of a new channel, and I have a segment out today there, so that'll be below in the pinned comment. and the description the link to that new channel. Okay, just click on it'll say Bitcoin, oil 150 channel. So go ahead and click there. And I will have a live stream tonight because oil prices, unfortunately, will go to $150 per barrel. Unfortunately. And it's because of people like Liz Cheney and mainly Joe Biden. Mainly Democrats. But also never Trump Republicans who are too weak and ineffective and cowardly to actually push for policies that will help the U.S. economy. So when Mashed Potato Brains Joe comes in and says, oh, we're going to do away with fossil fuels, it would have been nice for Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger to kind of say, well, you know what, maybe that's not a good idea. But they won't do that. Their whole thing is voting alongside Trump 90% of the time in Congress. But when they can get as much media coverage as possible so they can perhaps get a book deal or be welcomed at The View or have a nice interview with Jimmy Kimmel on late night, turn on Trump, listen to God, or have somebody just spew gossip, rumor, hearsay, innuendo and say, well, it's under oath. It's credible. There's nothing credible about a person who relayed third-party rumors, gossip, and hearsay, and then was refuted immediately by the Secret Service agent. But anyway, oil prices will reach $150 per barrel or more. You heard that here first. You might have. You might have heard it here first. You might have. But definitely subscribe to both of those channels. The Stock Market Crash channel, the oil price is $150. Bitcoin 10,000, because Bitcoin price will go to 10,000 or below, unfortunately, probably below, and the Recession channel. So anyway, I have two channels aside from this one. Please hit subscribe to both of those, and ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with this. So the Republican Party is transformed because never Trump Republicans worship intelligence agencies. That's why they sided with Brennan and Clapper against Trump. They worship and they enjoy never-ending counterinsurgency conflicts within the Lincoln Project foreign policy. I oppose Lincoln Project foreign policy. That's why you go from Bernie Sanders to Trump. Okay? That's how you do it. You oppose Lincoln Project foreign policy. And this isn't rocket science. Donald Trump is going after a lot of corrupt institutions. He went after John Brennan, Comey, Strzok, McCabe, Clapper. He went after politicized intel agencies. See, Democrats look at this and could you imagine if Peter Strzok said, we'll stop Trump, but he said, we'll stop Clinton, but he said, we'll stop Trump. So they were okay with it. And you have a bureau agent, top bureau official, counterintelligence official saying we'll stop an incoming Republican candidate. And Republicans were just fine with it. Most of it, Paul Ryan, Mitt Romney, Richard Burr, all of it, Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, they're all fine with it. Imagine if one of those bureau officials said that they would stop those people. Imagine. Everything with Trump is public relations. The problem is that in the long game, he actually wins. Because people are tired of this sanctimonious attitude towards Trump's personality. Mashed Potato Brains Joe isn't winning any personality contests. Neither is Hunter, who influences the vice president at the time. We have the email that says how can you use your influence on the company's behalf, and then we have Joe forcing out a prosecutor. Very simple connection. Then we have hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars in business deals. Not difficult leap to make. It's a very difficult leap to make when Hutchinson says Trump threw his dinner, and oh my God, there was ketchup, falling from the side from the walls, and therefore that means he's guilty. And I love when you hear these people, oh, this moved the needle. Well, where was the needle on? Was it hitting rumor, gossip, hearsay, innuendo, conjecture, baseless claims? Because when Trump makes any claims, it's lies and baseless. when Democrats publish a Steele dossier through BuzzFeed and accuse Trump of something that he didn't do based on the hearsay of a witness, then that's actual reality fact. That's okay. So nowadays, what you can do is you can say that I heard Trump had a romantic relationship with the Martian, and therefore that's true. But if you say, oh, well, this email that Hunter wrote or that he received shows that Joe forced out a prosecutor. No, you can't make that. You can't make that actual leap of logic when it's right there. And we're not even, and then you look at Bill and Hillary and the foundation, it's like endless examples. Uranium One being one of the prime examples of hypocrisy. Bill meeting with Putin at his home outside Moscow, according to Newsweek and The Hill. Not a peep from Democrats. And then private serves with top secret intel. Hey, but I want Hillary Trump 2024. Or Hillary DeSantis 2024. I think it'd be fantastic. I mean, we need to redo 2016 all over again. But anyway, hit subscribe to this channel. I'll be back. I'll do a live stream tonight as well. So be here for the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very, very